Morning, y'all. It's another beautiful morning in God's great outdoors. As you can see, we're in blood this morning. Eli and I set up last weekend. It's opening morning of muzzleloading season. Brennan and I are out here. We're camping. We're kind of hoping to get hunted before the rain moved in. We're supposed to move in about 11 or 12. It's only about 9:30 and it's already started raining. And once it moves in, it's not supposed to quit until like tomorrow night, Sunday night. And tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty raw day. 41 for a high. It was 83 on Thursday. So we had that major cold front come through, and now it's pushing back. And there's supposed to be some more cold air coming in, like Monday or Tuesday. I think the highs are only going to be in the 40s, and the lows are going to be in the mid to 20s. So still haven't seen it here. Got 3 or 4 friends that are out hunting, and they haven't seen deer either. We finally saw the deer in our backyard last night before we were getting ready to leave to come camp. We haven't seen them in 2 or 3 weeks. So there's a lot of acorns on the ground. A buddy of mine drew into a special hunt this weekend down in southern Oklahoma where it's on a Army facility and they normally see and kill a lot of deer. It hasn't been very good. So just part of it, all we can do is try. I know there's some other guys out here that are hunting too, so maybe we'll get some reports. The deer, buddy of mine got a picture of a pretty nice buck at his feeder yesterday. So the bigger deer ought to be starting to get on their feet and move around because it's getting close to the rut. So hopefully they're going to start seeking. We saw a little bit of that yesterday in our backyard. I was out in the barn and she said, I think there's something running one of the doves. So it's that time of year when anything can happen. But anyway, hopefully we can get some pictures. There's some videos of some deer this week. Share with y'all. Anyway, y'all take care. First deer of the year down here. It's a little forked-horn. He's fat and healthy. As you can see, they're not coming to the feeder. That's a different buck. He came down the fence gap, or where they crossed. He was broke off forked horn. He's a wide forked horn, but he's broke off on one side. Must be running together. I didn't see that other deer until he crossed the creek, so he must have stayed up behind the bottom. Morning, everybody. It's October October 30th. It's another beautiful morning in God's great outdoors. It was a little chilly this morning. I think it got down to around 30 with wind chill in the mid-20s. The major cold front finally came through. It rained all day yesterday, Sunday. Cold rain. So Brenda and I stayed in the camper all day. I saw them 2 bucks this morning. It's about 8:45. So they came through, so they ought to start cruising, but they're still together, so you know, I'm looking for their grandpa. That was all I saw this morning. Saw my little kingfisher buddy out here fishing. We're gonna head on back to the truck and have some lunch. Decide if we're gonna hunt this evening or what we're gonna do. We gotta leave camp tomorrow, so I gotta winterize my trailer before we leave camp, cause it's supposed to go down to mid to low 20s tomorrow night. But we still have the rest of the week. Wednesday through Sunday, it's gonna gradually get warmer. It's going to be windy every day. Today and tomorrow it's windy out of the north, and then I think Wednesday it switches and starts blowing out of the south. Anyway, we had a good morning sit out here in God's great outdoors. Y'all stay tuned. Take care.
Welcome back, y'all. It's November 2nd. You can see the moon is still up. It's about 11:45 in the morning. I'm kind of out here. We call this the platform stand. It's out here on our little open lane we have. I shot my buck yesterday, so hoping Brenda gets one today. Kind of out here scouting for rifle season. If I got my muzzle loader with me, if a pig or a coyote comes by. This lane right here is about 3/4 of a mile long. From the knoll right there, that's where we park our truck, to the south end that we can see. I can't see all the way down there from where I'm sitting. It's about 3/4 of a mile. We have another platform down there that one of my other hunters left down there on the south end. That's what I've set up for an afternoon hunt. It's just beyond what I can see from here. I might go up there this afternoon. Haven't sat there yet. Right here it's about 200 yards across, a little less. So it's really windy today. We're supposed to have gusts up to 30 out of the south. I have not seen nothing. Brenda texted me a little bit ago and let me know she's seen a couple of does, but can't get one sitting at home on the couch. As you can see, I'm pretty bundled up. It's not really that cold, it's just the wind and it cuts through my head. My body's not too bad because I've got these are old skids that I put up to kind of make like a blind. So yeah, I look kind of dorky, but I'm legal. I got my orange hat on. Got it up there on top. Anyway, it's about time to go eat lunch out on Eagle's Nest, as Brenda calls it, out there on her point. So she's gonna sit all day. The moon's fixing to set, and that's always a minor feed time for or activity time for the wildlife. And it's going to be straight underneath at sunset. So the moon's going to be underfoot, which is a major feed time for wildlife and fish. So your majors, your AM and PM majors are when the moon is straight up and straight underfoot, and the minors, it's when it's rising and setting. So in all the years that we've hunted and kind of followed the moon, there is some truth to it. Weather always trumps moon, and then the rut can make deer do crazy things. They can move at any time, and the rut's just now starting, as evidenced by the activity I saw yesterday, and Brenda saw some, and we're starting to get reports of the deer starting to chase. And it was really cold yesterday morning too, which also makes the deer a little more active. So hopefully she gets one. It's been, we had to look back through pictures. I haven't got one with my muzzleloader since 2014. And I don't know how long ago it's been for Brenda. So anyway, just a little update. So y'all stay tuned. Not the only hunter out here this morning. Looks like he just got some. Or maybe not. He's hard to see. It's November 4th. It's another beautiful morning in God's great outdoors. And the moon is almost straight up. It's a little past straight up. Last quarter. That's another good moon phase. I did see it down on the phone about 20 minutes ago. Really hard to see out here in this grass. I only could see the doe's head, and every now and then I got a glimpse of the fawn. Today there's no wind. It's really peaceful and quiet. We've had high winds for the past 2 days, and that's actually the first deer that I've seen since I shot my deer on Wednesday. Today's Saturday, November 4th, 2023. Brenda's been at her. We've been at her every day. She sat all day on Thursday. Deer movement's been really slow. The morning I shot my deer, it was in the low 20s. And this morning the low was 50. So but she's still trying. We normally don't quit. We don't give up. We keep hunting until the last day of season, which is tomorrow for muzzleloading season.
It is Veterans Day, November 11th. Thank you to all who served and who gave their life for our freedom. First time in this tripod. Finally had a little doe show up at the feeder. She just saw me move my head. Guess we're all good. It's really quiet this morning. Here comes another doe. Little doe fight there. Just trying to run her off. She did. She just jumped out. Poor thing, she tried 3 times. Now she's giving up, now she's walking home. That's enough. Apparently neither of these two are in heat. Ain't no background. Well, that's a wrap from the tree stand this morning. We we just saw them two doves. It's a beautiful morning at God's Great Outdoors. It's, when those doves were here, it was really quiet. And the wind's picked up a little bit now. It's got cloudy. The rut should be going on, but as you can see, there weren't no bucks with those two doves. Yeah. Anyway, got some work to do, some corn to put in feeders, and to shoot my rifle, put a couple of signs up. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day.
Good afternoon, y'all. So I did my 3 feeders. I just put a bag of corn in each. One of the cameras, I forgot to turn the camera on, so I didn't get no pictures, but oh well. So I'm down here at the pond, and I'm gonna shoot my rifle. Rifle season starts next Saturday. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. I got a tree back there on the bank. It's about 35 yards away. I sight in 1/2 inch low at 35 yards, and I'm dead on at 100 with my rifle. I shoot a 25-06, and I may move it out as I can shoot across the pond after I get it checked in. I like to check it close so I'm not wasting a lot of ammo, especially as expensive as ammo is right now. For this caliber, since it's a Wildcat load, 25-06, it's about $2 a round. So, but compared to an arrow or a bolt or whatever, it's still relatively cheap. I just don't like paying a lot for ammo when it used to be relatively inexpensive. I used to be able to get a box for about 18 bucks. It's a little less than $1 a round. Now it's right about 40, 38 to 40. Depending on where I buy it from. So, just thought I'd bring you guys along. I'm gonna just turn it on, and I don't think it's gonna stay on the table when I shoot. I got my table set up, got me a lead sled, not sponsored. This rifle doesn't kick real bad, so I don't need no weight. And anyway, it'll take me a little bit to get her all set up, and then when I get it all set up, I'll turn the video on. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall off the table, but we'll see. All right, guys, so I'm all set up. It's as far as I can zoom in. So we'll see. I guess I'll take a shot now, and then I'll try to set the deal up on the 4-wheeler where you can be behind me, and we'll see how that looks. But anyway. Well, I'm going to shoot another one. Let's say it's way low and way to the right. So, take a look through my binoculars. Yep. Well, now it's dead center, but about 3 inches low. All right, I just put 2 of them in the same hole. So what I did was, as I was looking through my scope, I put it back on the center and I lowered my scope down to the hole, which is supposed to raise it up. So we will see. Bullseye. So I need to be a little bit low, but that put it dead center of that target. But these targets, I'll show you one of these targets that I'm using. This is what I'm using. One of them shoot and see targets. So it says, I'm gonna have to go walk down there and look. I probably need to bring it to this line that's right below 0. That's about a 1/2 inch. That's what I'm guessing. So I have a Bushnell BDC scope, which has the little circles in it, and I can see, I got the BDC app on my phone, and it'll tell me what I'm sighted in for if I'm shooting dead on at 35 yards. So I know that old school, if you're dead on at 25 with 25-06, 308, 30-06, you were good out to 200 with your crosshairs. Just hold on to deer and stuff. And really, I don't like shooting at them much further than that. You know, so Brenda's farthest shot is like 270 or 80 yards. So I call her Annie Oakley. And I always try to shoot a little bit less than 200 if I can. I was shooting at a buck last year. He was over 200. And that's another reason why I wanted to check my gun. Because I did hit that deer and we did not find him. So it happens. Made me really sick. So if you hunt long enough, it's going to happen. Nothing goes to waste in nature. It's just, I hate doing that. Anyway, I'm going to lay my rifle down and go down here, and I'll let you guys walk with me along the edge of the pond and go see for sure. But it looks like I was dead center on that last shot. So that trick does work, and it helps you not waste as much ammo. Got old YouTube. I'm gonna leave my muzzle open so my rifle can cool a little bit. And we shall walk. So the pond's really low, and you can see I'm down here on the what's normally in the water. So here's my little setup. Seen some pig tracks. Brenda and I saw some deer tracks down here last weekend when we were down here. She caught a pretty nice fish out of the pond. Now there's a There's a pig track right there. So you may need to sit down here. You can sit over there in the morning. You can have a good view of the whole pond, and I can sit right here in the evening, the sun be going down behind me. And deer and stuff like to come out over there, but so do the cows. I'm not sure where the pigs come out. I'm thinking they come out of this corner. This is the dam. So, yep. So this is my first shot. This is my second and my third. Sorry. And then I put my crosshairs here, took a deep breath like I was going to shoot, and moved my crosshairs down to there, and it put me up here. So I need to be like right at the bottom of that triangle. So I am going to move the scope the opposite way that I did a couple of clicks, or 3 or 4 clicks since I'm close, and see if I can move it down. Alright guys, I think I got it dialed in. I'm going to take one more shot. I just put 2 shots right where they need to be. All I know is I wish I could shoot my rifle like I shoot my bow. I'm a whole lot better shot with my bow, but then again I practice with it a whole lot more. So if I would, maybe I got a buddy that reloads. Maybe I can get him to, I got a bunch of brass, so maybe I can get him to, I'll buy a die for him and powder and bullets, and get him to reload. And maybe then I can shoot my rifle a little more. I've never really been a very good rifle shot, if you can believe that. So, anyway, I got my nose broke. I had a 7 mag years ago, and I cut my forehead and broke my nose with my scope. I got the deer, but ever since then, I've kind of been gun shy. So, I mean, I still, want to rifle hunt. I enjoy bow hunting the most. I like muzzleloader hunting too, so. And for some reason I can shoot my muzzleloader better than I can shoot my rifle, and that makes no sense. It kicks more. It doesn't really kick, it pushes. So anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Hope it wasn't too boring. Y'all take care.